articles. This is all that I could have asked Grok myself.
Oh,
That I
did you
was
see the winner? Did you
easy.
see the winner, by the way?
Oh
Did you see the winner
no,
for that? Beaver, that guy Beaver. Have you been? I've been in the
no.
space with him before. Did you see? Did you see he
Oh,
won?
Yeah, he's a
You, you
Toshiba
know,
affiliate, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
Toshi guy. Yeah, the Toshi
Mm-hmm.
guy. Yeah, I've been in the space with him before. That
Also,
was
Yep.
AI
that
generated
was kind of
articles.
left field for me. But also somebody was showing that like to get the amount of views that he managed to get, it would have only cost him like a couple of K, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what
So
was the price again? Was it like 10K or
a million,
100K?
a
Huh?
million, $1 million. It was $1 million.
No
There
fucking
was
way
yeah,
Crazy.
the
that
top
guy.
prize was $1 million, and then I saw the article. Elon quote tweeted it. Right, it was
Yeah,
about
both he
Deloitte.
and Nikita Bear like max engaged on it actually. So it's
Yeah.
not a surprise that he won, but how the fuck did he get the attention? Like, I was the article so fucking good that
No, but if
It
you
was
just
about
like
it was
Adam says,
political, right? It was
if
mm,
political, and
yeah,
yeah,
and if you buy views on it, right?
yeah, I
There
see.
see how the investment is made here. So, guys, I make more money trading than with any of the referral links, any of the launch shackles, anything I do on here, right? My shorts just paid for 2 months of income just from the last week of shorting. And so, I don't even need to be on X. I love it on here to connect with people who are into crypto. That's why I'm here. And there's absolutely no other reason for me to be here. I think crypto is going to be important. I want to be in the loop. I want to see where this goes, where the vibe is with everybody and connect because it's very hard. Uh, what was that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Reggie, you spotted that Easter egg. Anyway, yeah. So just to be in the loop, right? And the whole thing about multiple streams of income, yeah, that's nice. But I'm not gonna spend hours a day trying to rake in, $500 every couple of weeks. I could be trading, honest, right? In real life, we kind of miss to have the connection with people and talk about crypto. That's basically why I'm here with my X account. Now, I do understand that for some people in other countries, yeah, this might be an income, but how good is that income if at any time you do one wrong move and you get paused or that you need to have then multiple streams from multiple social sources and also from multiple things. Like if open art starts to crash, something else need to then catch that. If this is an income that you build. So a platform just can rug you like that, or it can stop your monetization on YouTube. Same thing, and so that's a liability, right? In my opinion, and I rather have me being the biggest
yeah,
liability of all. Yeah,
platform risk. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. There's no point in taking it.
yeah, exactly, right. So yeah, the money with trading is easier here. It's just a thing, but I'm gonna stay on it. I don't care for this. But yeah, Circle Boom definitely. If you are not into deep analytics, and forget about it. Other than that, it does blast your followers, right? The whole bot thing, it get rid of some things for you, and that's basically, and it gives you some deeper insights of what audience do you have, and so me moving into more degen is actually great because I have tons of audience that's very degenerate this way, right? Yeah, yeah,
very nice.
yeah.
There's also a new Kling model out as well, 3.0 Omni.
Yeah, 3 point. Yeah, I saw it already.
Have
Yeah,
you
some
used it? I
discount.
don't. I
Not
it's
yet.
it's I don't have access to it because of I have like the I don't have the top tier plan. I have like the middle one. I think I have like the
Mm,
diamond pack, not the gold one. Um,
yeah.
so yeah, for me, I've seen some videos though of the creations of people using the new Kling model, and it's absolutely insane. Like the quality is so damn good. It's like the animations, like the cartoon animations, as well as the cinematic, like
Yeah, but
yeah.
here's the thing though. So it it works for certain things. So
Mm,
if your character has certain other styles, the other generations might still be better for you, right? Or else
mm,
it's going to do something with your character that it's going to be weird. And that's because it was made for something else. So when I put Zora on there, right? It is very good for if I would like to do something with the real life me, right?
mm-hmm,
But not with my avatar. It starts to do strange things.
mm.
So it morphs, right?
For
So so
it's more
you
designed for realistic videos.
yeah.
Yeah.
So my avatar is doing great with Kling, like 2.5, 2.6, and out of 3 point yes. But when as soon as I do Vimeo or something else with it,
Mm-hmm.
it starts to fuck it up, right?
Wow.
Starts to look weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes my avatar look weird, and that's because my avatar is possibly not 4D enough, or so different content, different languages to generate with. That's what I would say. You're just gonna have to figure out which ones are taking your prompt accurately, and then make your avatar look good doing it right. Especially
Yeah.
for anime, I know that Kling it works best, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for simpler 2D things, then Seed would still be a good one.
Oh, the seed dance one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And just so I've noticed because I have so many credits with Open Art, so I could just basically I have the Wonder Pack, so I can unlimited do unlimited shit, right?
Right. I get 12,000 a month, and some of the videos can be up to like 1,000 or 1,500 credits for just
Yeah,
one
especially if
video.
you do 4K. Yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna make some bullish things with the Froach thing, and well, I'm just excited. I cannot wait for all of that.
You can do lip sync videos as well. Have you messed around with any of that?
Yeah, the thing is on X, nobody has their volume on.
Oh, that's
So,
true. So it's kind
so
of
if
pointless.
you make content for X, just put the sound off because it's gonna cost you tons of credits more.
Mm.
And maybe you need a couple of prompts, so you need to learn how to do it with your prompting. And so, hey, I pinned a picture up from Tatsu, who's fucking laying around like a freaking diva. It's pinned up.
Oh,
Oh,
its name is Tatsu.
Yes, Tatsu.
Oh, that's so cool. Holy shit. So she's pretty like
Yeah,
it
look at her,
was,
man. She's being ridiculous.
yeah, and she's adult already, and like she already so loving too. That's so nice.
Yeah, she's trying to eat my stick. Well, still playful enough, but you don't need to raise. That's what I like. Because when you have a puppy, my guys, I was babysitting a puppy 3 months ago. I was like wrecked. I had it for a day, and this dog is supposed to get training to be a help dog, right? A therapy dog. And so I couldn't do some. I needed to basically stick with the script. And as far as playing goes, because they cannot play with certain things when they're dogs in training like that, a puppy in training like that. Oh my God, I was wrecked after the day. Tons of energy, man. That thing just kept on going. I was like, how is this going to be a therapy dog? More of a walking migraine. Uh, Fucking what is to lick and touch everything and then bite on everything? It's like, stop it. So this is great. 5 years old is a great, it's a great age to have your dog come
Yeah,
with.
it looks like Tatsu is a chill dog, like for real.
Oh, for real. She's totally a finger princess, right? She doesn't lift a finger. Snacks need to come
Awesome.
all day long. She's all about the snacks and just lays there, be pretty, and get petted, and then hate the people that are not yours. That's what I love too. She really hates on them.
hey,
This-
how much
Somebody
lower can we really go realistically? Uh,
realistically want me to pull up the chart.
yeah, I was asking Grok yesterday, and it was saying Solana, for instance, could go as low as like $60.
Oh
It was
yeah,
at
I
84.
saw an article that wrote something
Yeah.
about there being a lot of stop losses as 70K Bitcoin, and that's why we saw it bounce like
70K. Yeah.
under 70K for a moment because all of
Yep.
the stop losses got liquidated. But
Yep.
now I don't know how far further down than this we're going, but like, people are scared. Like all the people that got liquidated at 70K, the ones that didn't or the ones that don't understand that there was like a huge stop loss at that level, they probably sold,
Yeah.
uh, and that brought us under 70K.
Yes,
But
but we got bought up here to 69, right? Approximately a little bit. So we're sitting on the wick here. We still have a little bit down to go, so we can 59. We can even go in there in that direction. The lower end would be 52 of that. That actually lands then on a 49 would be a support. This is actually, I marked this area because it was a gap here. It was a gap left. There was everything that the market doesn't touch. If you put it on a weekly, everything price zone that the market doesn't touch. There's another zone here between 49. If that isn't touched or retested, the market tends to go there, right? Market tends to go there. So yeah, I called this already like a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I was talking to you guys about the 0.14 Fibonacci retracement level, which
Oh yeah.
sits right here, and well, historically we did a bounce from here, right?
And
And so
to
yeah.
mine a Bitcoin is like 80 to $90,000, like if you're lucky.
Hmm.
So it's incredibly undervalued right now. So that's the only reason I ask, because I'm like, it's just this is just so crazy to see, and it should be interesting to see what happens in the next few months.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think we touched these levels in almost a year.
Yeah, 24. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so 24, right? So we're landing on support at 24, but not only is it support at 24, it is also the market top of 21. That's why it's so important. Of March 21 and November 21, even, right? So, this is like really solid support right here. This is the most support
Mm,
that Bitcoin has is in these ranges of
that
that. Yeah.
around
So
60.
if you do a Fibonacci, you put it on a weekly, you do a Fibonacci
Wow.
retracement from the swing low into the swing high, right? From the previous swing low into the swing high. So the swing low here was 14th, 15th of November 22. And then you pull it all the way to all time high. And then you see it gives you some when you, hold on, let me just do that for you a little bit. Yeah. And so the 0.14 is never mentioned, right? But if you make the the 0.4, then you notice that historically we get bounces from there. Put it on a weekly, and but yeah, golden pocket is anywhere between 46 and 62, even, right? And so we are getting a bounce from um, the first one here. That's the 0.618. That's a very important level. And this is telling us that this is a very, very big support zone. And then the next support zone will be a Fibonacci lower than that.
What's the best Fibonacci overlay indicator?
Just a Fibonacci, you draw the Fibonacci yourself.
Oh, you just draw it? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you
The total.
like to do an
Yeah, yeah.
overlay.
So you always take for the retracement, you take the swing low to the swing high. And then it gives you these lines. They're going to act as resistance and support. So support, if we're on the way down, we need to touch some things. And so we clearly see that that 73 is going to be mm, resistance again. You can trade this. And then the 0.38 is going to be at 87, is going to be resistance again. And it corresponds with how the chart looks too. And then the 104, that was one that I mentioned before in December. If we didn't take it in December, we were going down, right? Bear market confirmed. And that is one area um, of resistance. And of course, the previous all-time high is going to be resistance too. Mr. G, though, has his hands up. I'm sorry, Mr. G, we were looking at screens a lot more than I was looking into the room. How are you this evening?
Is it Big Chi?
Big C. I'm sorry, Big G,
Oh,
Big
Big
C. My
C.
husband.
We both said it wrong.
It's big. Go big or go home, right? You just stage farming, my friend. That's you're more than welcome. I'm not judging you. However, Wild here needs to. I need to. Oh my God, it's quarter to 10 already. I'm still going to read a couple of books. I'm off tomorrow for the most part, which is great. So I can get creative again and work a little bit on everything.
Mm,
Yeah,
I feel that.
yeah. I miss you guys though. I mean, we did this every day, but
Yeah, well, with the way the market is too right now, it's kind of it's like
oh yeah, for real.
it's
Lots of people don't know.
so
But look,
we're in
when
for more pain
meme
though.
coins and opportunity
Yeah.
starts here, you guys, when people are discombobulated by everything,
Yeah.
they don't know what's going on, they lose their
Yeah,
patience
man.
holding their bag, and then this is where meme seasons are happening, right?
People got to
These
be
don't
selling at a
stop.
loss, right? I don't know how you see the outflow and the
Now,
stats on
here's the
that.
thing. So when now people realize that we're in a bear market, they're gonna be like this. And it happened. It happened last time as well. Pepe was no accident this way, right? So okay. So some people are. We're still some bullish, and we're still hoping. And now we're coping. And so people are gonna now realize that they need to hold for another year and a half what they got, which is possibly down already, until something looking like alt season is gonna happen for their alts. This is what they're going to do. They're not going to have patience to do this. So they're going to rotate out of their off positions and go ahead and do the Degen thing because they think they need to make money.
Yeah.
And they're not wrong, right?
Right.
So that is what new people do in crypto is rotating out of because they didn't build the position.
Yeah.
Right? Position is everything. That's why you DCA. But if you just went all in on something and your bag is now down 50%, you're scared shitless.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna look on social media and other media, what the fuck is going on?
For
And there
what's
you
the
see
ticker?
people posting. Yeah, you're gonna want to stick. And there you see people posting shit tokens. Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
now they're gonna think, oh, now right, let me just sell my XRP, my SUI, my so my whatever,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go on pump fun or whatever, right? So I'm gonna buy a meme token. That's basically what and this happens to everybody. And most people who come into crypto that are new top blasted something because they heard about it, so it was kind of top signal. So they top blasted something. They don't know how to average down. They don't know how to build a position. They see that oh shit, now everybody's saying bear market. Now I need to hold this down bag for a couple of years more. So instead of doing DCA and averaging your position, they're going to rotate out of the position,
Hmm.
which was down, and then start to make it in another way. And it never fails. And then it takes one more cycle to learn all that shit to get it right the next cycle, right? So most people need two cycles.
Chasing volume essentially,
Yeah,
right?
well, yeah.
Thinking, oh, there's not enough
Yeah.
momentum here. I'm going to rotate
I
where
can,
my money's
yeah.
going to see some action.
Yep.
And it
Mm-hmm.
sees some action, but it usually is not the kind that it likes. And so the dominance is down to 58.5.
Yeah, that's not enough for a rally, right? With a dunk like this
Yeah. You
on
need to go down to the
Bitcoin,
30s,
well,
right?
it just means that who's ever selling now is selling at a loss, like massively.
Right. And how there's no way to see the outflow on those stats though, like DeFi Llama. I wish there was a way to like tell an agent to manually do the research and then
Yeah,
go
we could build an agent like that.
yeah, using OpenClaw hypothetically, it wouldn't be like very
Right.
difficult.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
just use the Etherscan or various API aggregated APIs, and boom, you're off to the races.
Yeah,
Hmm.
also for the exchanges.
What about Llama
Right. Yes,
AI?
the on-chain. Yes,
Yeah.
and the sex. Yes.
DeFi
Yeah.
Llama has a Llama AI now, but 7-day trial for free. Have you used this by chance, Wilder? DeFi Llama.
Yeah,
They
DeFi Llama, yeah.
yeah, they have an
Yeah.
AI layer now that's incorporated it for finding alpha, speculation, research. I'm wondering if it's any good, huh? Because they have a pretty sick platform in the first place, and
Uh-huh.
so an AI model that interacts with that's built into it. That's on the premium for DeFi Llama. I'm like, Wondering if that's worth cancel anytime. I'm probably gonna sign up for that just to test it out.
Test it out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And also because you know, I'm anticipating some sort of meme rally, you know, because degens are going to be degening, and so then the whole thing that when it hits Mexi and then shorting these meme tokens to the ground, the shit tokens that
Mm-hmm.
is going to be a sport again. Right now, it's not so much, and so
Big,
I'm extending the app that I'm building to for short positions on
yeah.
newly listed tokens.
Big Trout is this week's penguin, it looks like. I came
Mm.
across it last night when I was just scanning for tickers, and this one, it's up. It's at 2.6 mil market cap, but it's running. It looks just like how Penguin did with 46 whale wallets holding 224 whale trades. So this is like the current. It's up 70,000% on the daily. Is Big Trout. So I'm not buying, but it's gonna be on the watch list for sure because
Yeah,
I'm curious to see if this one plays out how Penguin did.
most definitely, right?
It should
We're
be
gonna see
interesting.
some. We're gonna see some interesting stuff unfolding over
Yeah.
time. There, you need to understand there's more opportunity to make money if you know what you're doing in the bear market than there is in the bull market because everybody's watching Bitcoin and the layer ones, right? And nobody's mining everything that's being built when times are low. That's when people start to build, right? Because when Bitcoin's pumping and in a bull run, everybody's watching that chart and being bullish like that. No incentive to build anything. No
You
time.
know, it's very weird because suddenly I see all of the 2021 accounts coming back.
Yes.
Like they're loading up for something. Like they
Yeah.
know that the bear market is coming back, and
Yeah.
then that's the time to build. You know,
Yeah.
the people that made it out from the last cycle.
Yep, they're going to be back to, but that's what. So the most opportunities always when we hit the floor. It's not when we're all time high. And I'm not gonna lie, I was anticipating a more bullish quarter four than any of this. I mean, this is bullshit basically. But my XRP, I'm not on an island yet, so I'm just gonna channel my inner degen.
Yeah, you know why? I'm here for both, you know. I like this stuff, to be honest. So probably even if I make it to a island, I will probably still be on
Yeah,
city, you
me
know.
too. Me too. I'm right there with you. I'm just gonna be a little bit more obnoxious than I usually am.
Yeah.
Because, that's basically what's gonna happen. But yeah, you know. So yeah, or not at all, and I'd be like, no, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna do crypto bonfires on the beach with in a fire
That
guns
works
everywhere.
also, but crypto is always gonna be a part of you. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely for
mhm.
real. Well,
What do you
that's why
think?
I'm here. I make my money trading full time. I don't need to be here, right? So this well, actually, it helps you not to be here. If you're a trader and you cannot deal with emotions, don't go on social media and trade because you're gonna take that information, what people's opinions about everything, and you're gonna think a certain way and feel a certain way, and then you're gonna trade and you're gonna make the wrong trades. So you need to just watch the chart, execute, very dry, non emotional, and you don't need to trade news, right? But as soon as you hit social media, you're going to get opinions, you're going to get feels, and people tell you stuff, and then you're going to trade the opinion, and we don't do that, right? So it's better if you're a beginner, just don't be on social media because you're going to sell that position and buy that meme token. Which, you know, I love him for that. A lot of people forget that meme tokens are here for a reason. Last bull run, there were tons of quote unquote utility that wasn't real utility either. Bullshit utility, right? Bullshit utility. And it's like the memes expose that, right? And the memes were giving the message we can pump on nothing but belief. Nothing but belief.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
all that utility that they talked about, it
Yeah,
still
the
isn't
tech.
here 3 years after.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All these games that were still in beta, they're still in
Yeah,
beta.
like all the VCs and all
Yeah.
of this nonsense. It's just been, and they're all wrecked. Like all of the VCs are wrecked
Yep.
now. Like they've all lost it. Like they're all
Yep.
leaving. Did you
Yep.
see? Like all of the VCs, like I'm leaving, guys.
Like cooked.
I'm out.
I'm out. Yeah.
Cooked.
Whoa.
Cooked.
Animation is still here. Animation is still here. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but look at
Emotion's
the market
coated.
cap of Pepe. Still in this dump, right? But look at I mean, the market dump, but look at the market cap of Pepe. Should tell you something. There's nothing, there's no utility there. Just belief and conviction. So that's the bottom line. And it showed our bottom line. The bottom line is that we're greedy fucks and saying we're in it for the tech, right? We're in it for the tech. But that's just veneer. Meanwhile, we just want to make as much money as possible. This is what is being exposed to through the memes. But then the memes, that's why a good meme is legendary and sticks, no matter if Elon tweets or not,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What
right?
about
And should
is
not
right
be
now a
bad.
good time to buy Tron? I know that you've always been bullish on TRX as
Yeah,
being like
yeah.
so I'm just curious how that has responded
Well,
to the rest of the chains.
Well, there wasn't a good short there because it's only down 4%. Look at the Tron chart. I mean, look, top was
Yeah.
clearly in
Wow.
right there, but for a moment. But that retracement might pull Tron down to 18 cents at max. But it won't. It will probably land on 25 cents and then shoot up again. Yeah, I took a long position there in the first week of December or something like that. That was the last trade I made. But everything else is taking 16%, 15%, 20%, right? At the moment. Sui, 17%, under $1, right? Uh, Tao, Bittensor, $159. Come on,
Yeah,
for real.
Bitsui under $1 is insane.
Yeah, that's right. It's crazy, right?
It's yeah, it's
Crazy.
but I
Nakamoto
just
Games is holding up though.
but if
Yeah,
you're telling me though,
ESX is holding up though.
if you're
Yeah, but
telling me we
these
can go down to
charts,
43 though, that means we could be in for a few more months of max pain then, right?
we are.
it could
Oh
be.
yeah,
I saw a chart earlier and it looked like it could go down to like 35.
yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, but could you imagine? Yeah, I mean, I can kind of, yeah, I can believe it.
Hold
It's
your
it's
money,
gonna,
guys. Today was the day to
yeah,
short. I made 4 Gs today, just shorting
Oh, that's very nice.
to
Excellent.
catch the short.
Nice
Right?
work.
That we make money. I make more money now in the bear market than I did in the long.
it's been, yeah, that's great. Yeah, man, I really need to get into that side of things. Like I was trying the meme coin thing as well, and it was ridiculous, but it
Mm,
was amazing. The thing is, it's like I need to learn. I just need to like understand all of this stuff.
right. No
Really,
one can
it's
like
Yeah,
just
you
kind
need
of
to watch the
necessary.
writing on the wall. Well, first
yeah.
of all, everybody should have listened to me in November when I said we flip bear. There's no doubt about it. I'm not giving any
Yeah,
more.
That
yeah,
was on point.
That you
that was
lose the
on point.
50 and lose that RSI on a weekly, you're done, cooked, we're done, go home, right?
And I just wanted to emphasize on one thing. While the fact that you have your spaces once a week now, that is actually bullish because you need time to execute. That's the thing. You can't like do this in a hurry.
Mm,
So if you're stuck in spaces every single day, then how are you supposed to
Yeah, that's
execute?
I felt like it at one point took so much of my energy and time. I couldn't even reply back to people while I was in spaces or build anything, right? And yeah, so rearranging all of
Yeah,
that
you
has been
need your
really
agent.
good.
Yeah, you need your agent for that as well.
Yeah, I need my agent.
Oh my God, like seriously, the Zool voice agent is so funny, guys.
I need it with my new PFP, Adam. That's why I've been holding out
The
for it.
Zool voice agent is so funny. I was chatting to Zool, and then you hear like the Zool agent chatting to another agent, and then they're just like riling each other up. And that is the
Crazy
most
like that.
ridiculous.
Crazy
That
like
is
that.
the most ridiculous thing.
I'm
But
still stuck with
yes,
the idea about subs because when I look at my audience and my followers, they just all about DJs trying to make money, right? And so I was maybe trying to do something more with hypnosis in there, but not many people would appreciate this. Yes, Edge. You have your hand up, Edge. Is this are we high
Yeah.
five? Okay, high
I
five.
wrote a post at the same time. I threw it out there. I don't know if it was finished, whatever. Know what I mean?
With it.
Yeah, I kind of forgot it because I did that thing. So yeah, useless. But yeah, I mean,
No
what's
problem.
up, guys?
What's
Yo,
up, Edge? Welcome
What
back.
was it? What was the topic like about before this? It was
Nothing
probably
much.
something. Okay.
We were rolling
We're
into
just joining, you know.
this.
We're having a decent 2 hour space. Like, yeah, it have been like 2 hours flew by so fast. Yeah, what the hell?
Well, if you enjoy the company, right? I haven't talked. We haven't talked. Tick, Adam. We
Yo,
haven't talked for a little bit. So
I remember.
you guys, right? And then it's basically
I
all
remember.
about the clubhouse
Remember.
space.
I remember. Yo, the okay. So now after we've only been seeing the beginning of the downfall, I think, and then there will be a long consolidation as well. So there will
Yes.
be like a lot
mm,
of opportunity and stuff.
Yep.
sideways
So
Yep.
movement after.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
good stuff.
Yeah. Good
Brutal.
stuff,
Oh my
right?
god,
So there's
guys, we're
Brutal.
gonna. But
opportunities here.
seriously, yeah, there's gonna be some crazy stuff. Yeah, it's hard actually. Yeah, like I think once. So we were actually talking Tick about like possibly doing like another space at like a different time, right?
Yes.
Mm,
Like so that would be like possibly earlier in the week. Like, would you be receptive to that?
yeah,
I know
that's
you've
yeah.
discovered the host group now.
Yeah, now that oh my gosh, that was embarrassing. I was like, what are you guys talking about? So I've got that pinned now. So thank
Oh,
God I found it. But or yeah,
foolish.
so but yeah, as far as doing that, I would love to. Yeah, for sure. And having a different time too, I feel like could be hyper bullish too. It's like it just
Yeah,
different people just being around.
extends the coverage. Yeah, yeah,
For
exactly.
sure.
That
For
would
sure.
be. I would love that. I could still do. I mean, honestly, even like these days, I have been like less orientated around the night shift, you know. But
Oh yeah.
it's but it's fine because like I want to I need to kind of work evenings anyway for the just like the grind, you know. It's like Web3 hours, right? And just being able to be like have that kind of line of contact with the US is necessary, and I don't want to pass up opportunities because I'm in bed. It's always annoying, but but it would be great like if we did like an evening slot like earlier in the week, possibly. I think we can discuss it in the group, but that could I think that could work really nicely,
That'd be
and
sick.
then maybe we could just lock in like 2 slots a week, and it would that could make a lot of sense.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm so confused about how I keep chasing volume with all these launches on like bags and what have you, and I keep
Well, what we can
tricking.
do to keep the conversation maybe going is to just have, and I'm okay to do that. Is just open the VC and the what's the ticker,
Yeah.
and maybe at 8 o'clock check in on each other there a little bit. But that is going to be more non-performing, so you can actually do some work and just talk more leisurely if that's a thing.
Yeah, Zol's all about that. That's Zol's meta, absolutely, are these private behind the scenes meetings. Like his the Zol shoot, Adam, help me out. What's the weekly roundup? Yeah,
The
the fractal.
fractal.
So he gets together with a bunch of people in a Discord VC, and then everyone goes over like what they've been working on over the week and everything. But just lately, I haven't been able to join them because my work schedule's been kind of hectic, especially lately.
Yeah,
But so there's been a lot of stuff going on
because you've
over
been
here.
DJing, and so now you need to do overtime at the
Well, I've been
jobs.
working, so I've been working a lot. So when I'm not working, it's like I'm like I got like some extra money, and I'm like, ooh, do I DCA or do I test my luck on meme coins? And last week, after burning through a couple soul, I was like, dude, why am I doing this to myself? Like I said, it's like I need to respect my assets, and like I
Yes.
need to treat rich or whatever I call my money like with some
Yep.
damn respect and quit handing it over to these scammers with the rug pulls. It's absolutely insane, but I get so blinded
It
to
is insane.
logic.
Yeah,
Logic
it is
completely goes out the
insane.
door because all of a sudden I'm just
It
so enticed with the possibility of becoming a
Right.
millionaire.
But it's
Phantom
I
games,
also think that
phantom
if you
games.
can if you could like if you really did drill in and like find like the true alpha callers, right? Like the true ones. Like I know that I was kind of starting to like find my way to those guys,
Mm-hmm.
but then and it but then it's like the time that's involved and all that and like the amount of liquidity that's actually in it, there's not enough to
Right.
really make like real money,
So
Yeah.
right?
even
And if
for
you're
So
them.
it's
PvPing against bots, it's like you're
So
baking
here's
yeah,
bread.
here's my deal. Right, here's my
there's
deal. We get a nice free mint going. Yeah. Now that you can rock with, right? You can actually pump what you own to something that's worth something. That is one thing you can do, right? Over time. It's very powerful, you guys, to build a community like that and just lock in on it, right?
yeah, well
For your
actually Wilder every call that Wild has made has actually made me money. So like that's which is
there you
actually
go.
just so literally like there was Froge even Froge before the even the whiteout thing was like that was worth something, you know,
Yeah.
like I didn't even I just sold I left it like a little moon bag in and that went to zero one day,
Yeah.
but like it doesn't matter because like
Yeah, it
I'd
doesn't
already
matter because you
and
make money.
and
Yeah.
there was the other one like the
Yeah.
Soul Gods
Yeah.
thing that was epic. Like
Yeah.
what was that about? That was amazing, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
Soul
there's
Gods
a
killed
fresh
it.
mint
Like
tomorrow.
the
Today's the
TGE was
deadline.
amazing.
Yeah, I think you guys are
Yeah.
whitelisted. Did you already respond to that for the whitelist for Soul City? That was the
Well,
last.
look, this is a recorded space. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna talk on it much.
right.
We'll take that to the TG.
I got you.
I'm just
But
not
he's
bullish
good.
on things that need
That
to
guy,
keep building other
the
things in order
creator.
Creator
to
Oh
have
excellence.
right.
things going, right?
Yeah.
I want something to be built and then it needs to run by its own. We don't need to
Yeah, you can't
build
keep
another thing
adding on
to
bootstraps
adding.
to
Yeah,
try to yeah, just keep
open
throwing on
another business
keep throwing
to
lifeboats
pump
on
the
it,
other business,
you
right?
know.
So that is kind of like, meh.
There has to be a
That's it.
different way to pivot rather than just adding another lifeboat. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
exactly. Yeah,
it's build what
exactly.
you already
That's right.
have. It's
I
like
mean, I
if
don't
you're
want to
having
fud it.
problems with
I
your
have like
girlfriend.
20 or 30 of
Yeah.
these, right? So I'm not trying to fud it. But yeah, I like it more when there's something built already with a vision that unfolds over time, something that I can get behind. Also, something that does not initially cost me money, but
Same.
might cost me some energy or time, right?
Mm,
And I have that while I'm on X and I'm trading, and we should be open to that stuff, right?
mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, there is a lesson
yeah,
in here. Like, okay, so
yeah,
what's the incentive of like adding one more thing? You know,
yeah.
is the other thing not working?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, exactly.
So
That's what it.
yeah,
But that's what I feel about these things too. And I've seen that I'm too long in this space to not be seeing what's going on. And every time they do something, they make bank. Don't forget, right? So uh, they won't tell, and and look, it's okay if they make bank, right? But I can have an opinion about it.
yeah.
And yeah,
That exact thing you said there with the adding the extra thing. I'm gonna be completely open and honest. This is my call for myself. That you know what, someone sold 32 of them a couple of weeks ago. That was me when I heard that news.
okay.
32.
Yeah,
You said this on the recorded space. You didn't have to say that, Edge, but I know you're a very honest person, and
yeah.
yeah,
Nothing's gonna
it
happen.
is what it is. It's the name of the game. Whatever, like
Yeah,
guys, I just
brilliant.
wanted to give the What's the Ticker crew a very special thank you because you were the ones that actually got the Reggie account monetized. Like Adam, I used your trick with the four split picture to the max, and it fucking worked. Like I got so much impression out of that, and then the TG group, like everything that you guys have brought to me. I appreciate it so much. So thank you, guys.
Oh, absolutely, man. I hope
Yeah,
that,
you're
like,
welcome,
even
man.
if you learn one thing that's helpful and makes your life any easier, I mean, that's honestly my whole purpose is just to provide value to people, that that I'm not wasting people's time, that hopefully they learn something that can help them be
Yes.
better in one way or another. That's really the goal.
But then we also understand, and I kind of maybe, and maybe I get a little bit jaded. It sounds jaded. I'm not jaded, but it
Mm-hmm.
sounds jaded.
I get what you mean though.
That, well, at one point people want what they want, and I'm just gonna cater. I'm gonna come with some really dark psychology on things,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because people need to
I
understand.
love that. Let's go.
How
More
would
of
you?
that.
Yeah, right, Edge. I'm done. Riding the unicorn train or catering to the. I never rode the unicorn train
You got to
myself, but
feed
catering
yourself
to.
first, before you can
Well,
feed everyone else.
everybody needs to stop being naive, right? So stop it, right? Stop it. It's not working for you, right? And you need some lessons, and we all need some
Mm-hmm.
lessons, and we never done learning. That's the thing. But as soon as you think you are right and you nailed it,
Mm-hmm.
that's an indication that you're wrong and you didn't nail anything, right?
Yeah.
You should be coming from a place like, look, I understand how the world works, and I'm just upgrading myself and learning more every day because you don't know, right? Coming from a place of not knowing is better in this way,
You don't know what you don't know.
especially in crypto, right? And we know the thing with the greed and the money. Look, I'm just going to execute at this point, and it's going to be ugly, right? People are going to have opinions, but
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
same.
yeah,
Let's go. Let's do that, man. And like,
yeah.
I personally I made a promise myself. Reggie, I think it's time to pivot our plans a little bit, at least myself.
I
Going to
know what
Dogeon
you
Dog
mean,
events.
bro.
Yeah, going to the Dogeon Dog events. I want to go, but this might be the year to accumulate crypto instead. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I know what you're thinking, Edge. And yeah, we're gonna have yeah, a battle plan. Yep.
Definitely.
Look,
Let's
you
come up
guys
with
are
that.
gonna make it, right? And you need to invest in the things that only in the things that you have a
Man,
future
like
with.
the
Yeah.
opportunity, like buying Soul, like getting into Soul, like under
Dude.
$60,
Mm-hmm.
like could be
Mm-hmm.
like a reality,
Yeah.
which is
I
like
was
that just
thinking
seems crazy to
it's
me. Like I
funny.
have my eye on that like every day, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
wow,
Mhm.
I've been thinking
this
about
is
that.
this is like
We
Solana
prayed
I
for
is not
this.
going
think
anywhere,
people
Him and
are
guys.
Mel
Like I
prayed
actually
for it.
promise
like,
you, Solana is not going anywhere. And like
yeah,
Exactly.
it's very clear, like the thesis, like it's Nasdaq on the internet,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Like
hmm
this
crypto
is
for trading.
happening. This
Yep.
is it's literally being built, and it's like it's below $80 right now, which is already
Insane.
like that seems just
And
like an
look, everybody is
impossibly
talking about
good.
500.
gold and about silver, and they're stealing the show. But
they're
these are
diverting the attention. Like,
yes, exactly. So you are gonna rotate. It's like the meme token thing, right? So let's
Chasing
say
volume.
gold is now, and the meme token, the OG meme it doesn't matter. It's all the same game, right? It's the freaking same game. If you're not seeing that,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what concrete
It's
wall
a
you
carrot
have in front
dangling
of
out in front of you saying, "Hey, come get rich."
you. Yes, it's all a
and
meme.
do
It's
you
all a
guys
meme.
think it
It's
was a
all a meme,
coincidence that the Epstein files was leaked at just this moment? Like, yo,
bro. There's no
this
accident.
is
Well,
Uh,
all
well, no,
orchestrated.
we can go into that. We can go into that.
Mm.
But like, I think the best one that I heard is that Netanyahu
oh God.
got the DOJ to release the Epstein files because Trump wasn't going to war with Iran, right?
Hmm.
And basically, like, so so the DOJ, so Netanyahu, like, pressed the button, was like, just release the Epstein files because that
Yeah.
war wasn't happening, right? And it wasn't like whatever for whatever reason, like it wasn't agreed. So yeah, I mean that was the best
But
one
this
I
is
heard
also
anyway.
just another like attention diversion, like they're taking the attention from the things that actually matter, and
Well,
like
I
you
I
said,
am so discombobulated from like the mainstream media. So like I have no idea what like the rest of the world is actually talking or
Yeah,
thinking about
hmm
that's a
anymore.
good thing because then you
Exactly.
see the game being played, right? That's actually how this, or else you get lost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
in the
Mm-hmm.
forest, right? So
Hypnotized.
here's the thing, you guys, with gold and silver now, it's good to diversify. You should have done that already. If you're over 10K, you should be diversifying more into different things. So maybe not so much crypto heavy, and then maybe go into some copper, some cobalt. I'm mentioning cobalt and copper, and not silver and gold, because we should have bought that already. You're late, right? So you're gonna possibly top blast. And I'm not saying that gold will then fall or silver over time. That shit will go up, but then what good is that going to do? You just need to hodl your bag harder, and we all know you're not going to do that. So get yourself positioned on some other metals then, if you're into that. But the people who are pumping and talking about gold and silver right now, is because they're pumping their own bag. Do you understand? Because they are up already, and so and getting in right now is them slowly selling on you. It's just that is just a thing that happens. It's the
Just
same.
watch this, guys. Like these people, they will rotate into
Yes.
Solana soon, and they will now start to
Yeah.
pump the Solana back. You know.
Yeah, yeah, they're just moving from one thing to another. Follow the money, follow the liquidity, and you know who's the loudest about it. You're loud about gold and silver, top indicator. You're loud about Bitcoin, top indicator. These are all top indicators.
Well,
You need
Seeker.
to be earlier.
What about Seeker, Adam? What do you feel about that? Because dude, Seeker's up like hell. It's up like thirty
Like
four
hell.
percent today. And dude,
Yeah,
what?
well, I'm bullish. I'm bullish on anything in the Solana
Yeah.
ecosystem. Honestly, like I mean, anything that is like Solana Seeker is like integral, right? I mean, it's one of the core pieces
Mm-hmm.
of it's not like I mean it's like Jupiter, like Meteora, right? Like all of this stuff is just this is so important.
Yeah.
And I guess Seeker's kind of like it was kind of seen as a side project or something for a while. But the thing is we need like decentralized hardware, right? Like we need other systems.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah,
need
we
to
need
have
computers,
right. Yeah,
Jasmine.
that aren't made by like Apple or
And that aren't
Google,
and
right?
that
I
aren't
mean, I
being
know they're still using
surveilled.
the
It's
Android.
the surveillance too.
Sorry?
If you have something that's decentralized on a decentralized network, you don't really have to worry about your provider, your carrier having ties with like the FBI or the NSA or the CIA if you're in the US, and everything that you do being monitored, because that's kind of the current
Right.
state of things.
Yeah, so I'm bullish on yeah, I mean I'm bullish on the Seeker. I mean I want to get one actually. Like I could have won one
Zal
possibly
just got
if I'd
one,
stood in a line.
and they just dropped the
Zol just
price
got one.
too.
Yeah.
Yes, Zal his came last night, and if you go on SolanaMobile.com, they've dropped the price. And let me see. So, well, you get rewarded $250 in Seeker, so it's $500 to buy it, but then you get an airdrop for $250. And like, bro, check this out. I've got my dad. I think I told you he bought his Seeker before I did, and then he's gotten more bullish on the Seeker token than me, more so that he converted a bunch of his Solana into Seeker like 2 days ago. And in my head, I was like, dude, like that's risky. I told him, I'm like, yeah, well, it's going to be more volatile, but you know, um, it's just remember why
Well,
you're
maybe a
bullish on
little
it.
then. So you guys should, if you find something bullish, then do take a position.
Yeah. Well, it
But
ripped
do
today.
don't
If you look at
don't
today's candle, uh,
yeah, but we're not here for today with these things, right? So you need to address the portfolio,
yeah.
de-risk. And so when things are
Mm,
low market cap like that,
mm-hmm.
considering, right,
Yeah.
relatively speaking, then you need to adjust the price down for your DCA, not up. The
Mm-hmm.
thing is, why you want it to be up is because you see that upside potential, and then your brain starts to go into the phantom gains area,
Oh, I love
where
that.
you already see you're
The
driving,
phantom
right? Yeah, yeah.
gains.
Well,
Buying a new car.
phantom gains, yeah,
Yeah.
because you spot these phantom gains. But actually, is happening is that you're now having a hella risk in your portfolio,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to make you feel bad. So you're not, right? So if it's down,
Oops.
it's going to make you feel bad because now you invested too much,
I meant to
and
send that to you.
that's when the emotion comes again. But
Yeah.
then the bearish ones. that will make you rotate out of that position, start chasing something else, right? So that don't go down that rabbit hole. Just adjust the price for the market cap that token is on. Adjust your DCA price.
Yeah, check
So
out.
some
Mhm.
things warrant maybe $10 DCA, other things warrant a $200 DCA, and
Seeker is like a
that is what
$200
keeps them.
DCA in my opinion. Like if you look at the whales that are holding and
Yeah, but
that are
no, what's the market cap? I
no,
don't care who holds what shit, right?
yeah, yeah. It just the sentiment with all the staking that's going on. It's like over I think
So if I have a
60%.
$1,000,
Mm-hmm.
$500 Bitcoin, $100 Ethereum,
Right. Okay, I
and
get
then
what you're
something
saying.
like a Seeker would be 5 to 750
Right, that the hedges
DCA.
against each other are based
Yes, you
by
need
the
to.
market cap because of the
Yes,
volatility, right?
yeah. You need to buffer up against volatility. So if you have $500 to spend, you're gonna maybe do 5 projects that you're in, but it doesn't mean that all get $100, right? So you adjust the price there a little bit, and then you're always gonna be you're de-risked. So the bag in total, your portfolio in total, can withstand something. Or else, right, what happens if that seeker is down, let's say some fat news comes in,
Mm-hmm.
that can happen, and it's down, right? Now your whole portfolio looks bad because you had too much money in a lower cap
Well,
that is more volatile.
well, tell me though, like when you look at this chart, do you like the way that it looks to me because we're not seeing wild like liquidations. It looks like there's like strong support, like a lot of sideways movement.
Yeah,
And
but
I know that
Bitcoin
it's such a
isn't done
young
yet, right?
token. Am I just being
So
fooled?
no, I think it's something good,
Uh,
but it does not warrant a ton of money out of your portfolio.
right.
It does not.
There are people
And
that
we
are
could.
aping like huge, like
Yeah,
$20,000
but
buy. Like that's a lot of
they
money.
try and scalp maybe. The whole volume thing, don't even try and dissect that. Could be swing traders, could be scalpers,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
could be
got no
whatever
like the
traders.
volume. I mean, a lot of it is just wash trading
Yeah,
anyway for
Right.
like
paper
a lot of
trading.
this
Right.
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
so
So
I wouldn't.
yeah, so I
It's
wouldn't.
all there's
Yeah,
that manipulation is
yeah.
always being played like on all of this stuff, and
Yeah.
it's kind of funny because everyone knows it's there, but everybody still kind of falls for it as well.
Well, you do
I
Well,
want to
find that like
see a high
persistently
volume because
persistently
even
hilarious.
true.
yeah,
Yeah, it's necessary. Yeah, it's like it's
you do
necessary
want
to
it
play
because it
the trading
indicates
game. Yeah.
yeah, but it's not indicating how well you can trade it. It's indicating how many interest is in there.
Right.
That is what the volume represents.
Mm,
So there's interest from traders. That's why it's being traded, and that's why the chart goes up and down. That's good. If chart is flat and not moving, we're getting a little bit of concern. So, but the volume that comes in, the buyers, they're not hodlers, 100%. Maybe some of them are. They're doing the DCA and think over time. Most people in crypto do not think long term, they think short term. And these are short term holders, and that's retail. And these are the ones that respond emotionally to it. These are the ones that are getting wrecked. So, one thing that you do not need to do is to be seeing things on the daily, especially not now that Bitcoin already flipped bear in November, kind of said that. And so, if you DCA, start DCAing with smaller amounts until Bitcoin finds its support somewhere. Then that can warrant maybe a little bit of a harder DCA there and adjust the price there. Right now in bear market, the name of the game is to fucking stay liquid enough so you can average yourself perfectly, right? Or close
yeah,
to.
that's the most. I feel like that's the most
Yes.
important thing is not over
Yes.
leveraging yourself and
It's
staying
liquid, still
liquid to
liquid.
seize
Yeah.
opportunity. Like that, there's nothing more important than that. I feel like
USDT, USDC is where it's at.
the stables.
Yeah. Tons. If you look at the walls went up with that.
Right. And
So
now I'm just trying to remember like it's also those the kind of the DeFi strategies as well, right? Like
yeah,
LPing and
yeah.
like
Mm,
finding yield for your not just for your stables necessarily, but like for your holdings.
right, that's
Like
Yeah.
the
there was a
cheat code.
really
I
good
wish I
one.
could.
Oh my God, there was a really good one on Jupiter, the guy, there was, oh man, it sounds like this is the alpha. I took a picture of it.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find
I
it.
gotta hear this.
Yeah, these guys are like really, this was like when he was saying it, I was like, man, this is the best fucking shit ever. Like, but it was almost like everything I saw, every presentation was like that. So I kind of kept on forgetting, but it was so good. Oh my god, what is it? Huma, yeah, Huma, Huma, Huma Prime. Yeah, that's crazy. Like they use Jupiter Lend, right? And then they make there's like a dynamic, no, they call it a defensive looping strategy. So it will loop. So like the whole DeFi looping thing, where you can pick up all of the extra kind of yield just by like keep like creating this loop of lending and borrowing and lending
Mm-hmm.
and borrowing, but it's defensive, so they kind of algorithmically defend your position
Right.
so
Exact.
that
Like
you don't
exactly
need to
how it should
constantly.
be. It should be smart like
Right,
that
yeah, yeah, yeah,
anyway. Just
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
intuitively.
exactly, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But and like that's what
So
I thought when I
that,
started doing LP trading and stuff. I was like, why don't I have a bot that just like manages this for me so I'm not going in manually and
right,
like um changing my position or, doing whatever. It's like I was like, "Oh, there's got to be a better way to do this."
Yeah, there is.
yeah. So
Mm.
Huma's one to look at as well. I really need to take. I'm actually, like I've got like big plans right now. Like, I mean, I'm gonna like, I really, it was actually a kind of wake up call for me, like going to the Jupiter thing. And just, I honestly, like, I almost tuned out of DeFi for a while. Like, honestly, like, I was really big into DeFi in 2021. Like, I loved DeFi. Like, I loved it so much. Like, and it's so cool, but it was so fucked. It got so fucked up in 2022 with the whole Terra Luna thing and all of that. And then I just couldn't hack it, like so I kind of switched off. But it's amazing to see DeFi like really being awesome now and like mature, and it is mature. Like, and I don't think there's any way. Like, I think these protocols that people, I mean, you can still get wrecked if you're if you if you like don't approach it in a sophisticated manner. But like, I think it's difficult actually with some of the protocols that have come out now. Like, if you find the right thing, you can just park. It's a savings account, right? Like, you can just park
Mhm.
assets, and it's a
Make
savings
money.
account. It literally is. Like, it's not like, I don't know, man. I mean, there's smart contract risk, but like, you look at Aave, look at what's been happening with Aave like over these years. It's like it's never been hacked. I mean, actually, like, I think there was one exploit at one point, like in the early days, but like since that time, it's like it's just become a fortress, right? And it's really difficult. Like, World Liberty Finance, that's a fork of Aave. And then like now there's stuff that's going on Solana where you're able to like get yields off of everybody messing around on like perp dexes as well, right? So all of that volume that is coming through just Solana liquidity is basically just available for you to earn yield on just by like doing nothing, right? That's crazy, man. Like,
Right.
honestly, that's just, and this stuff is not, this is what we built crypto for,
Right.
right? Like, to
Yeah, and
be
it's
able,
not being
this is the
shouted from the
point.
mountaintops. Like this is the last thing people find out about, and it should be like the first that like, hey, you can have like a savings account that basically generates money without worrying about a bank funneling the money away from you, taking a tax, taking a
Right.
fee.
Yeah. I
Just do
mean,
it
this is
yourself.
it's a whole other, it's like, this is what it was. That's why I got so excited about DeFi in the
Mm-hmm.
first place, because I
Mm-hmm.
was like,
Yeah, that's what it was for.
it never made any sense to me to have like, these centralized exchanges and everything like that. It just didn't, it was like
They had to
felt
bastardize
so,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, I really need to like, I'm really gonna like make some moves in just in like a very boring way, actually, which is just like, you know, just like use DeFi, right? I mean, period. Like, it's just use DeFi. Why are you not using DeFi already? Like, why is that? Yeah, I mean, that like smart contract risk is a thing, right? Like, I mean, for sure. But I believe by now there are insurance products for this as well. Like, and it's so mature
Dude,
at this stage
insurance,
that I
Soul
think
Farm
it's.
Insurance, man. That was the most comical
The
Oh
idea
yeah,
ever.
insurance
that was
farm. Oh,
you.
it was
That was
last
you.
time.
That
Yeah.
was your insurance
Uh,
product, right?
But
yeah,
guys, look,
yeah, it's coming in quarter two.
my alert came in. We are going for 2.5 hours. My
Oof,
alert came in that we really need to stop. This is my last alert,
let's rug it.
and
Yeah. So
yeah.
new time, like for the second show will be announced
Yes,
in
we're gonna
days, right?
figure.
In
Yes,
days.
in
Yeah,
days.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna
We'll
figure it
figure
out
it out.
before the
Yay.
Yeah.
weekend. I'm gonna be there for a vault on Saturday, and in the morning, X therapy with Wild. Last time I had like 400 or 500 people in there. It's crazy. The least amount of spaces I do, the more people go to my spaces, especially if non-recorded, and I just pop them out and notice on. Right, I don't give warnings. And so yeah, it's a ton of fun in there as well because it's we can talk about anything and everything, and I can let loose and rip. But it's been good to talk to everybody here again. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
Let's tickle.
what's the ticker?
Yeah. What's the ticker? Where's it at? What is the ticker? Where's it at? I got crypto in the bag, send the CA in the chat. Gonna ape another fat. Got a runner on the map, Solana sniping like a gat. And the Sowie is moving quickly. I'm gonna squeeze them where they at. I'm trying to bring the meme coins back. 1,000x is gonna land. I got it chilling in the back, and the gas fees are gonna slap. Where's the ticker? Where's it at? Mark my words, the meme coin dominance is so down right now that only happens a few times, right? The bottom is in. Attic.
Joining us today, you guys. I'll stay bullish, my friends. We'll see you next
Yeah.
time.
What's
Adam.
the ticker? Yeah. What's the ticker? Where's it at? Adam. What is the ticker? Where's it at? I got crypto in the bag. Send the CA in the chat. Gonna disconnected. Edge, any last words?
I am on this planet to become my absolute best self possible, and with that comes everything else as well. So focusing on paper doesn't matter. Focus inward, not outward. Let's go, guys.
There you go. Edge's space. So go to his profile, you guys. When you see it on the live stream too, go visit the profile from Edge here and go to his spaces. Reggie, anything from the Reggie account?
Yo, I'm so grateful for this Thursday night. What's the ticker space? Especially now that it's once a week. I look forward to next week's episode.
Here we go. Adam is
Oh
back. We cannot.
my
There you
God.
go, Adam.
I rugged, guys, but
Yes.
still, it's an amazing time to be alive. Get building, guys. Get involved. See what's going on. Thanks for
Bro,
having
for
us.
real. It's so easy to build right now. For real, for real. You can just vibe code that shit. Let's go.